What's going on, guys? Don Marino here, and today I got something a little bit different for you. This is going to be my top 5 programs that you kind of just are going to want to have. It's going to make your life a little better to have them on your PC if you're a gamer, streamer, or a content creator, or even just someone who's trying to get a little bit extra productivity out of their machine. These are going to be the top 5 programs that I recommend to you guys. So the first program out of the gate is going to be Razer Cortez. This is an interesting program because, for starters, it consolidates all your games from all the different libraries you may have. So you have everything from Origin to Blizzard to Steam all consolidated here, which is nice. There are other programs that do this, but Razer Cortez has a couple extra features. Another feature it has is a FPS counter that you could put anywhere in the screen you want. You have the system booster, which will scan and clean up your PC. It'll also tell you your specs and the resolution you're running at. It's cool stuff to look at. But the biggest one is going to be this boost feature, where once you hit boost now, it's going to basically free up all background tasks that are running to give you some extra RAM. On average, it clears up about 1 gig to 1.5 gigs of RAM for me. And you know, when you're streaming or rendering a video or doing anything like that, you are going to get that little bit extra bump in performance. That could be the difference between you dropping frames while you have OBS and streaming to where you're running smoothly and everything's going the way it should be. So yeah, that is Razer Cortez. Super cool program. Definitely would check it out. You know, you can mess with some more settings down here, but something I use pretty frequently when I'm gaming and streaming. The next one's going to seem pretty obvious, like everyone should already have this program on their PC if you're streaming or anything, but it's going to be OBS. Now, as you can see, I have OBS Streamlabs right here. I personally prefer OBS over Streamlabs. I think Streamlabs is a little bloated and it has some things and features in it that are nice. They're a little easier to use perhaps. However, OBS, the original one, is a little bit more bare bones, a little bit easier to get used to, a little easier to work. In my opinion, I learned on OBS, so I just stick with it. There are other programs that do what OBS can do, where you can record your screen and stream to YouTube, Twitch, whatever you want to stream to. However, OBS is like the original, it's tried and true, and if you're a content creator or even a gamer and want to record clips or anything like that, this is the program to 100% have. So the third program I have up right now is called CPUID. It's basically a monitor that's going to monitor all the vitals, everything going on in your system. As you can see, it's monitoring everything from voltage to the watts that the processor is pulling, everything down to even the clock speed in real time. It also gives you something really cool here, so you can see your utilization with your GPU. You can see currently what you're at, your minimum and your maximum, what your memory, frame buffer. It has everything that you need to make sure your PC's running well, and also kind of gives you a good idea, you know, when you're in game, or like I was saying, when you're streaming, gives you a good idea of the headroom you have to work with. Alright, so this next program is called iRUNE webcam. It's really cool because it does exactly what it says here. It turns an old phone into a wireless webcam. You could use it on PC or Mac, and it works with old iPhones and I believe Androids as well. And it goes all the way up to 1080p. It's just really convenient. It's really easy to use, and you know, for someone who's trying to get into streaming or making videos, being able to pop up your face is kind of essential nowadays. And along with that, you know, having to go buy a $50, $60 webcam, you know, could put some people back, but they might have a phone that they can use, or even an old one that they can dedicate to being the webcam, and just buying a cheap and easy like $10, $15 tripod to put it on, and it makes their setup look a lot better. It's going to have good quality because obviously it's running off an iPhone camera, which, unless you're going back to like an iPhone 3 or 4, it's going to be really good quality. So the last program we're in right now is going to be called Lasso. Now, it does do something a little bit similar to the monitor that we looked at earlier. However, this gives you the ability to pick the priority of certain programs. So when you are in a game, let's say you have something like Call of Duty open, it'll be here, and obviously it shows you priority classes, and you'd be able to click that, and you'd be able to change the priority of this class up or down based on how much processing power you want to give it. It's called process Lasso. So if you want a program that you're playing games on, or maybe something like OBS, to take priority over other programs, this gives you the freedom and control to do that. It's also cool in the fact that it gives you, all of your cores and where they're working at. And also over here, it gives you some more monitoring of your PC and the RAM usage you're working with, and just more ways of kind of fine-tuning things to make sure you're getting the maximum performance out of your machine. So that was the last program I really wanted to talk about. Those are the top 5 programs that I really use on a daily basis personally. And I think that everyone can benefit from each one in a different way. At least one of them would benefit everyone if you don't already have all 5 of these already installed on your computer. So I definitely want to do another video similar to this. So maybe down in the comments you guys can give me programs that you use on a daily basis, and I definitely would love to make a part 2. But until then, I'd appreciate it if you guys went down, let me know what you think about the videos, and until I got something else for you, thanks for watching.